Hi, I'm Elke Valovirta, and this one is about output transformers, cheap amplifiers, output transformers, and do they actually change the sound, make it better? I'm gonna put this Mercury Magnetics Axiom M1959HW-O output transformer to my modded Plexi. I had this Plexi for some months. So when I first bought it, I did a video about it, completely stuck, sounded great, you know, with SD, with, you know, two screamer, whatever. And I wanted a little bit more, and my friend Eric Studer at Musics, he modded that, so now I'm not really a technical guy, but I just told him what I want, and I guess what it is now, it's kind of hybrid between the so-called EVH mods, you know, fat cap, mid part, Variac, you know, set to 160 volts, which in American power is pretty much the equivalent of when you lower it from 120 to around 90, 88. Here in Europe we have 220/240. I'm having 222 now, so it's 160 volts and so on. And I guess it's also a little bit like a bass lead, super bass mods, that's kind of more low end. But if you're interested, check out the videos, links in there in the description to the first video where this was stuck, and then a little bit longer video, you know, where Eric modded this and what's in there, I don't remember anymore. And this was the last missing piece. Eric said that the made in Vietnam transformer that Marshall uses on these new even on these new hand-wired versions, it's okay, but there's a room for improvement. So I contacted several output transformer manufacturers that I would like to buy one, and explained what's the thing going on and send the video links. And Mercury Magnets were the only one who even responded. Imagine that. I'm a customer, I want to buy stuff, you don't respond. Well, go F yourself then. But, you know, I guess Mercury Magnets is the, you know, the boldest and the beautiful, at least it's the most best looking. This looks awesome, and they were really helpful, you know, hey, cool, you know, you need this, you know, blah, 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 this would be the perfect for you, just this, you want it red, black, whatever, we make it. I said, I want it red hot. And here I am, red hot. So thank you, Mercury, for being so helpful, and thank you for selling me this. But now I'm gonna play a little bit, some basic chunka riffs, some leads, stuff, without anything, just straight into the Plexi. And then I'm gonna go to Musics, and Eric will pull the transformer, then I'm coming back, and then I'm gonna play again. I'm not sure how I will edit this, whether I, you know, edit them back and forth, or then I just put time codes like, you know, no Vietnamese output transformer, Mercury output transformer. You can scroll yourself, but we'll see. You will see, and I will see when I edit this video. All right, enough yapping. Let's put this aside. Let's grab a fantastic ESP M1 custom from '87. This just came back from ESP. They restored the headstock, and they restored the whole guitar basically, and it's awesome now. I will do a separate video of this. Okay, let's fire up the Plexi, and I need to turn the record on so you will be able to actually hear my guitar, not just my, you know, strings. Quickly about the signal change. So the guitar, I'm gonna use the pickups, obviously that's are on it, EMG 81. No, sorry, that came like usually EMG 85. 85 worked better with this guitar than 81, and EMG S single coil, 1 volume, 2-way pickup switch, neck, bridge. Straight into Plexi, from the Plexi to a Marshall 9060 BX cabinet where I'm miking one of the greenback 25 watt speakers with SM57 and SC Electronics X1R ribbon mic. Then it goes to my Universal Audio's Apollo X8 Unison preamps, where I have API preamp in there, and then into Logic. That's it. All right. So there was a little bit drop tune stuff. This guitar is in E flat / drop D flat. Then some, lead stuff, some, semi-clean stuff with the neck pickup and almost clean stuff with the neck pickup, or by just, rolling the volume back and forth and the pickup switch. All right, now I'm going to music and then I'll be back shortly.
Here the wiring to the speakers, it's now disconnected to the impedance selector switch and the output jacks. You can see these are the heavier gauge wires because it's gonna carry more current, because the output transformer, what it's gonna do, it's gonna transform that high voltage from the tube's plates into the high current, low voltage for the speakers to see.
Cool. Okay, so the
3.5 kilos.
Vietnamese transformer, 3.47 kilos. Now let's see the Mercury. Mercury 3.7. So it's
Not much difference.
Not much difference.
Difference in the stack size, as you can see, there's like 4 more laminations, so it's gonna change the bass response.
For the better, I guess. Did you say yes? Good.
Yeah guys, we're gonna have tone for lunch today.
Yes. So everything's been checked, and it, according to all those devices, it should work.
Checks out, yeah.
Nice. Red hot mercury.
Matches the JJ.
Oh yeah, it matches the.
Cool contrast.
Alright, I'm back from Musics. The amp is in there and the signal chain is the same. Straight into the amp, the guitar cable. And the settings, I think I forgot to mention. Everything is on 10, volume 2 is on 2, but it's not jumpered, but it still bleeds a little bit even though if you don't jump the channels. So it just adds a tiny bit of a, something. So everything on 10 except preamp volume 2 on 2, and it's a plexi, there's no master volume, so it's loud as F. That's the way rock and roll should be. Okay, I'm gonna play something similar, then I'm gonna, tell you how I feel, what I hear, and then, because I'm recording this obviously now, when I, so let's go to the screen then and compare these, back and forth one more time. All right. right, I got a little bit carried away. Yeah, wow, I think it's clearer. Hard to describe, but I feel it's just clear and it's really quiet. With the previous transformer, if I was this close, I think you'll notice if you watch the previous videos, I was one of the videos or segments of the video, I was too close. It was constant. It's amazing. So definitely better built. So it's not whatever leaking or not a technical guy, but it's dead quiet here. It's not, and it's kind of like it just sounds better, clearer, more clarity, quieter. I don't know, maybe a tiny bit more low end. I'm not sure. But now let's go to the screen. What I just recorded played pretty similar stuff. So let's compare them side by side, back and forth. One thing before we go to the screen, I just tried, I couldn't resist playing with an SD, this one, and check it out, it's amazing, really singing sustain. So now there's nothing. Maybe a bit too much gain. Let's back the gain from 8 o'clock to barely open. Another level is 4 p.m. The drive is 7 a.m. and the tone is 1 p.m. Yeah, I feel with the SD it's more, it stays together. It just sounds a bit better. Okay, so this is what I just recorded. This is now without the Mercury transformer, so the Marshall's Vietnamese transformer. So this is the Mercury transformer, this is the Vietnamese. Once more. Another riff, Vietnamese. Yeah, it's funny, you can actually see the difference from the waveforms too. Because the settings are exactly the same. It was obviously needed rebiasing the amp with a new transformer, but we biased it to the same, or Eric biased it to the same values that it was. I don't remember those, but he said that it's like the only difference now is the transformer, and yes, so at least what I hear now is there's a bit more fuller sound, a bit more low, and it's a bit more like together, like cohesive, and just generally better. And with the Vietnamese, there was a little bit this kind of, you need to have really good monitors, but I hear this, there's kind of something happening, you know, behind, like a almost like a noisy thing, and some like doesn't really belong in there. Obviously you can hear them in the mix and when you're playing live, but here in this situation, this doesn't really have it. It's very to the point, very focused tone. Let's listen to the leads a little bit too. Actually, let's listen to cleans. So cleans Vietnamese transformer. Mercury. Yeah, the Mercury has more low end, so that's why it's fuller. It's not wasn't necessarily like low end, just low mids, and this has this. These are personal preferences. Somebody might like the Vietnamese more. I like the Mercury more. Fuller, low, mid, kind of fuller sound, more balanced, more like in the pocket without that. And like you heard when I was close to the amp, even with the SD on, it was, you know, like dead quiet, like almost. I mean, obviously with tube amps there's a little bit hiss always, but that's part of the charm. So yeah, awesome. Conclusion. I think the amp sounds better now. The output transformer update, Mercury Magnet 1959 HWO, or whatever its name is. It was just the cake was good, but it was missing the sherry on the top. Now it has the sherry on the top. So strong recommendation if you're just looking for that sherry on the top, because definitely, at least here in the room, I hear it, I feel it. It's the amp just got even better now. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Mercury Magnets. Links to Mercury's website in the description below. I have no affiliations with them, but based on this experience, strong recommendation for their products. They have others too. They have, you know, main transformers, chokes, whatnots, but check out the link in the description below. And at least in my experience, again, of course it's my experience, the customer service is top notch. All right, until next time, take care. Bye.